taking me out for a birthday surprise, and it's going to be super exciting. And I think it could be the races, but I'm in riding clothes, so I don't think I'll be wearing that. So it's probably not races. It's probably something to do with horses, because I'm wearing riding clothes. So it could be a new pony. I hope it's a new pony, because that's super exciting. But I did see Daddy put it in the set note, so it's going to take an hour and 44 minutes until we get there. So a really long time to keep guessing. So I just have no clue, that's why. All I want to keep asking them is, what is it? We've just arrived. There's a arena over there. There's a soldier just there. A huge metal gate. So what's in here? There's a huge dog. The Knights of England office is the place that we met at Horse of the Year show where Esme took. They've got lots of dogs. This is so exciting. They do loads of trick riding. I got to do some at Hoy's on the barrels, so I thought it was like vaulting at first, but it's just like trick riding. So I'm super excited to try it if we're doing it here. I can't wait.
Hello, what's your name?
Anya.
Hello, Anya. And what are you doing today? Do you know what you're doing?
Trick riding.
You're trick riding. Wow, yes you are. So, have you ever done any trick riding before?
I did it at Hoy's.
Okay, on our stand?
Yeah.
Okay, did you enjoy it?
Super fun.
Super fun. Okay, so today you're going to be doing some trick riding. My name's Karl, and James is just getting your horse ready and the arena ready, and then we're going to go and meet your horse. All right, your horse is called Freddie as well, big black horse. Okay, looking forward to it?
Yes.
Excellent. So you're a bit cold now, but you won't be cold in a minute because you're going to be jumping around on a plane, hanging off upside down. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay. Are you scared or not?
No.
How old are you?
7.
7? You're a young trick rider.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to hopefully have you doing loads of fun things off the back of Freddie.
Yeah.
Okay. You got your trainers on?
Yeah.
Ready to go? Are you quick? Are you a runner?
Yeah.
You can run really fast?
Yeah.
Keep up with your pony?
Yeah.
Okay. So what crazy things do you do on your pony?
On the deck, the other day I stood up,
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, really? Okay. That's good practice for today.
I canted backwards.
Really?
I jumped a crossbow side saddle.
You jumped a crossbar side saddle. Were you in a side saddle, or were you just on your normal saddle?
On my normal
That's very good, because normally you'd have to have a side saddle. So that's really impressive. And you didn't fall off. Wow! High five. Yeah, cool.
Then I jumped no stirrups, only to 5, and then I jumped 95 no stirrups and took my hands off.
Ah, so you've got all the skills then, ready to be a trick rider. So if you're jumping without letting go of your hands and you're standing up on the back, that's half of what we're going to do today. We're going to do it properly in a proper trick riding saddle on a trick riding pony. So we'll get you going really cool. We'll go really fast, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, you up for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Tell me about your favourite ponies.
I've got two favourite ponies.
Okay, right.
One's a boy and one's a girl.
Yeah.
And the boy's called Pav.
Boy's called Pav, right? And why is he so good?
Because I took him to horse and he loves jumping, and I also love him.
You took him to Hoys? Yeah. Wow, did you do really well on him?
Yes, I came fourth in the 1.3.
Oh, brilliant effort. You came fourth. Fantastic. So he went to Hoys, and he's, what colour is he?
Chestnut.
Chestnut. Okay, he sounds like a really good pony.
Yeah.
And what about the other one?
The girl is called Minnie.
Yeah.
She's grey.
Yeah, and why is she so good? I like greys. I've got lots of greys. But they're horrible to bath, aren't they? They take so long to get clean, don't they?
She does love getting dirty.
She loves getting dirty. Why do greys love getting dirty? And then you bath them and they go and roll in the field again, don't they?
Yeah.
So why is she so good?
She won the 3-horse battle.
Really? Well done.
She's 19.
Okay. And why do you love her so much?
I love her. One, because she's gorgeous. And I actually enjoy batting her because she literally just stands, so I can just do whatever I want when I'm batting.
She's well behaved.
Yeah.
Right, so let's go and meet Freddie. Yeah, this is Freddie.
He's a lot taller than me.
Is he a bit bigger than Pav?
Yeah.
Is he a bit bigger? Wow, he's a bit bigger than 12 too. But he's really good to teach people how to trick ride. And he's really safe, and he's got a really floppy bottom lip.
Yeah.
And he knows himself inside out. He's done loads of filming, he's done loads of shows, he's been in arenas, he's been all over the world, and he'll look after you today. And he likes big hugs as well. But we're growing his mane, so we used to hog his mane, but can you see his mane?
Yeah.
He looks like a punk, doesn't he, with a big Mohican, with his fuzzy hair. This is Anya.
Hello, nice to meet you. He knows now, he knows he's going trick riding, look.
You can tell him he's sniffing the saddle.
Yeah.
How many horses do you have here?
So we have about 30 horses here, and they do various things. They do lessons, they do the shows, they do filming, so they do lots of different things.
What else, like, not just trick riding, what else do you do?
So we do side saddle, we do horse archery, and we do jousting and liberty.
I've seen Esme do that.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? Yeah.
I saw
So
her.
have you seen the horse here? That's Toby, and Esme rode Toby.
Was that in the jousting?
That was in the side saddle. She did horse archery on Freddie, and sausage and Emperadora for the jousting.
And then which pony did she use for the liberty?
She used a horse called Ballerin.
Is Ballerin a horse or a pony?
He's a horse, he's a Spanish horse.
You know, we use the same saddle on many different horses.
Okay.
So obviously, you know how your saddles at home, you fit them to your horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a special saddle fitter out to
Yeah.
come fit it. Whereas these ones, you can't change it to every single different horse. So you
Okay.
know how we get it to fit on different horses?
How?
We use big pads like this. See, because it's really, really thick and soft.
Yeah.
So when you put it on the back of the horse, it creates a nice soft area. So when you put the saddle on,
It's
it
really
takes
nice.
the shape. You want to feel how heavy this is? Then you can pick it up. Really? And you think you can put it on top of Fred?
No. I think it's too heavy. So does Freddie like cuddles?
Freddie loves cuddles. Freddie loves everything. So it goes on, no, that's a stirrup, then it goes on this one. See how there's many, many different
Because
straps
it's
and
so
things.
long I couldn't tell.
Yeah, so this actually stirrup is actually probably your length at the moment for your small little legs.
I am actually quite small, so.
You're gonna grow though, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, we put these on So when this girth goes on there,
Yeah.
it doesn't, you know, rub the horse at all. For trick riding, we have to make the saddles a little bit tighter than usual.
Yeah.
Now you know why?
So you don't slip up.
Exactly, yeah, because in trick riding, you see the riders like jumping around everywhere, on the side, on top, upside down, but always the saddle stays in the same place. That's why it's important, and that's why we have 3 girths. With our trick saddles, you know, every single trick saddle is hand built, so it's not like a normal English saddle that you see where there's like thousands and thousands of them.
Yeah.
These saddles are made by one person, one at a time. So they're very rare, and that's why I said at the beginning, you don't get a trick saddle that fits. We don't fit it to your horse. We have to use pads to make sure the saddle fits, because they're very special saddles.
Nice bridle.
Exactly, so the bridles on our horses for trick riding are exactly the same as the bridles that you use when you're normal riding.
Yeah.
That doesn't change.
Okay.
Because what you got to think, when we're doing trick riding, we don't actually use the bridle or the reins, do we?
No.
Because we're hanging upside down, so we're not riding the horse. We are we let go of the reins.
Yeah. That's like what I had to do when I rode backwards. I had held onto the back of the saddle.
Yeah.
But the English one, instead of anything like that.
Exactly. You'll find with this saddle, it's much easier to let go because there's a lot more straps to hold onto. On your English saddle, you don't have a pommel at the front or a hand at the back, do you?
I remember I had to go one side and go upside down at Hoys when I went on the barrel.
You want to try that on the real horse now? Yeah. What's my favourite tricks to do in trick riding? Oof. There's so many. I think one of my favourite tricks, I've got a couple. One of my favourite tricks involves where you jump from the side of the horse on one side and then you land on the other side and you keep on doing it, boing, boing, boing. You're jumping over the horse. That one's called double vaults.
I think I've seen that when I just watched it when we were walking by an arena and they were doing it, I think.
Absolutely, yeah, you will have seen it if you saw the show. And then my other favourite trick, you probably will have seen this one too, is where you go around the horse's belly. Yeah, and that's, again, remember when we were talking about in the beginning with the girths?
Yeah.
That's why it's super important to have 3 girths, because, yeah, we go around the horse ourselves, but we don't accidentally want the saddle to go around the horse, do we?
No, because then it won't go up to the other side.
Exactly.
So
At least
stay
we
at the
can
bottom.
climb. Right. So do you remember your trick riding that you did on the barrel?
Yeah.
Do you remember what tricks you did?
I stood up
Yeah.
and went upside down.
Yeah. So you think you
I-
can remember them and do them on the horse and for real today?
Maybe.
Yeah, good. Right, you ready to go do some trick riding then?
Yeah.
So if you pass me the reins, I'm going to do a little bit of a quick warm up with Freddie.
Yeah.
And what you're going to do is a little warm up for yourself. Jog around, do some arm swings, some leg swings, maybe a little bit of stretching. And then in 5 minutes, we will start with the basics. Yeah? Good stuff.
James had told me to do some warming up first. Freddie's warming up on the lunge. And he told me to do it around the outside of the arena in the little bit.
Good, get your body moving. Nice. Oh, we're doing gallops, nice.
I'm doing some of the warm-ups that I do on hockey at school. So.
Are you ready to go now? Your body feel ready to do some exercise?
Yeah.
Good, all right. So, The first thing that we're going to do then, before we jump on the horse, is we're just going to check our girths really fast. So we don't want them to be really super loose like this. So we're just going to make them a little bit tighter. Now I've got a little challenge for you.
Okay.
Do you think you could climb on top of Freddie?
No.
We're going to try. We have a stand strap here.
Okay.
How are you going to figure this one out?
Try and climb up it.
Try and climb up it, yeah. So hold on to this strap, perfect. And now, yes, good. Okay, now pull yourself up. Ready? Go up. Hold on. And then over you go. Super. Really nice.
Just about.
Perfect. But you see, Freddie's really good for that. You can climb all over him and he's not going to say anything. So we're just going to... How does the saddle feel for you?
Good.
Feels good. Nice big cushion, no? Good. So what we're going to do first of all then is because in trick riding we don't really use our reins.
Are you going to put it in a knot?
I'm going to tie them in a knot. No, so we make a nice tight little knot here.
Yeah.
And then that means when we're doing our trick riding, when we're in the shows, we can let go of the reins, do our tricks, and then you can hold back onto the knot again. So, shall we try some trick riding then? So I want you to put both hands on that big pommel for me. So I want your right hand like this. Good. Yeah, and then I want your left hand underneath it. Perfect, like that. And that's how I want you to hold your pommel for me, okay? And now take these legs out of the stirrups. Good. And I want you to try to keep your legs really nice and straight, because remember like what we said at the beginning, why we don't wear boots? Exactly, so we can point our toes. Don't want to see like that. Want to see nice, pretty, pointed feet. Good. And then what we're going to do from here is I want you to start passing your leg from side to side. So you're going to pass your leg all the way over. Yeah, good. To this side. And I want you to finish with your legs together like this. You think you can do that on both sides? Yeah, so now pass this one back over there. Good. Yeah, good. Hold on. Good. Super. Nice. And now this one. All the way over. Good. And then bring both hands back onto the pommel. Good. It's really important that when you finish, you have both hands on the pommel. Yeah, because we're going to do this in a second while the horse is moving. So it's important to have a really good strong grip, yeah? Good. Now we're going to finish our legs there. Perfect. So now you think you can do it again? Yeah, good. It's a coordination. It's learning when to take your hand off to allow your leg to go over. Good. And really try to keep those legs straight. Remember, both hands on the pommel? Yeah, good. Now we've done it in standstill. Should we see if we can do it when the horse is moving?
Okay.
Yeah? So,
Okay.
don't worry, we're just going to walk for now. Good. And what I want you to do, whenever you're ready, I want you to start making the same exercise. So passing your legs from side to side. Good. Nice. Just getting used to moving your body around. Good. And keep on going. So have a little practice. I want to see if you can do 5 on each side. Remember, both hands on the front. Good. Where do your legs finish? Super. There we go. Look, keep them up and nice and together. So really nice and fast. Yeah, good. That's a much better leg over. Well done. And back. Good. And the other side. See if you can do it just like that. Up and over. Nice. And come back. Super. Well done. How's that?
Good.
Easy, medium, hard?
Easy.
Easy. Good. So do you think you could do it a little bit faster for me to make it a little bit harder?
Okay.
So I want to see how quick you can get those legs over.
Okay.
Off you go.
It's quite different because my legs are actually on the pad
Yeah.
in front.
Because you've got such little legs for the moment.
It's easy to balance
Yeah.
them.
Right, whenever you're ready, off you go. Leg up, good. And now back again. Good, yeah, good. Now the other side. Nice and same speed. Over. And up. Yes, good. There we go. That's the one. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your right hand and I want you to reach behind you. Good. Hold on nice and tight with that one. And you're going to take your left leg all the way over.
Which way?
All the way over there. Yep. Let go. Hold on. Good. And now I want you to bring your right leg over the bum of the horse so you're sitting backwards in the saddle for me.
Okay. This is tricky, you're getting back.
Good. Trey, keep on going. Good. Let go. Hold on. And now you're going to sit backwards. Good.
I did this with an English saddle cantering the day on path yesterday.
So you've already done this? In canter?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So you're already a trick rider, no? Good. And now you're going to take your hand on the back. Yeah, good. And now you're going to continue to come around. So come.
So I'm going like
Bring
around
yeah,
the world.
exactly. That's exactly what this trick's called.
Around the world.
Yeah. And then you finish it off by making that little leg over. Good. Do you think you can make that in the other direction?
Okay.
So now you're going to
Like
take
that.
this hand onto the back. Good.
Like
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
All the way over.
I
Good.
think it's easier like to get into the side saddle bit before going backwards.
Yeah? See if you can continue going around.
And then-
All the way over. Good.
Yes. It's a little bit like the saddle's different to path saddle. So
It's got more handles to hold on to now.
it's easy actually,
Yeah.
probably.
Good. Well done. Give Freddie a pat for that.
Good boy.
Now I'm going to set you a little challenge.
Okay.
I want to put Freddie in a small little trot, bit of a jig jog, and I want to see if you can make those leg overs that we're doing in the beginning. Yeah, just leg over from side to side to side.
Okay.
But whilst Freddie's making a little trot.
Okay.
Do you think you could do that?
I'll try.
Shall we try it?
Yeah.
Just really important, really keep a good grip on that pommel, okay? So whenever you're ready, let's see if we can move that leg over.
Okay.
Nice and quick.
He's really bouncy.
He is.
I think it might be easier if I got it behind it.
Oh, do it in what?
It'll be easy like that.
But that's cheating.
That was what it's easier
When you start to get a little bit older, you won't be able to do that unless you're super flexible to get your leg all the way through. So just try it and walk. Good. And back. And same again.
It's because he's got a faster trot.
It's because it's really bouncy now. I think, hold on. Try to get that leg over to me. Yeah, good, 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 good. Let go and then hold back on again. Yeah, super. Now do you think you could get back to the saddle? Let go. Amazing, well done. Yeah,
Good boy, Freddie.
there we go. Well, you see how these exercises are really important for you to learn how to move around the saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you start doing a lot harder tricks, you'll find it easier if you've done these ones first. Right, so we try to learn some trick riding then.
Okay. What trick are we doing now?
We're going to do a trick, what we would call a strong man. So what you're going to do is I want you to put your foot inside the stirrup for me.
Do
Perfect.
I need this stirrup?
No, you don't need to worry about that one.
Also, I need this one.
Exactly. So what I want you to do is, obviously when you're riding normally,
Yeah.
you always get told to ride with your toes in the stirrups and your heels down, no?
Yeah.
Good. But when we're doing trick riding,
Just go like that.
I want you to really get your foot
Far.
almost all the way in the stirrup.
I usually always try and do that.
Good. So for trick riding, it's really important because what we don't want to happen is when you're in the trick for your foot to slip out of the stirrup.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we have a lot of our foot inside. So then once you're in the trick, you're really safe and secure. Yeah. Good. And what you're going to do is you're going to have this hand on the pommel, this one on the back for me, the other one the other way. Yes. Good. And now what you're going to do is you're going to put your foot on Freddie's neck for me. Good. All the way in. And now you're going to shuffle. So he's sitting on the pad on here. So shuffle all the way up.
I get it.
A
You're
bit more.
making me go around it.
No, you're going to stay there. Now put your foot down. Put your
So-
foot down. Put your foot there.
So there.
No, let go. Relax, relax. Yeah, relax this leg.
So like that.
Yeah, so you're just sitting there.
Okay.
And now what I want you to do is I want you to put your foot like that. And then you're going to let go and do a strong man. So this is a strong man. Yeah?
Okay.
Good. So you just take a little strongman salute. Good. And now it's really important that you always make sure that you have this foot on top of this one. Because if you now lean back like you was to fall off, you see how your foot It's stopping you from falling off.
Yeah.
That's why it's really important. Yeah, now come back up. Good. And then to get out of this one, you hold your hand back on the back, you unhook your foot, and you come over. Perfect.
Good boy, Freddie.
You think you could do that one more time by yourself?
Yeah.
So over you go. Shuffle yourself up. And where does your foot go? Yes, really good. So really make sure, yeah, you really get it on top. And then you can, good. So this is just a security. So remember in the beginning when we talked about, we have our stirrups hooked together by a strap.
So it can't come up.
It's exactly, so your stirrup is stuck now. So because your foot is on top of this one, it's stopping you from being able to fall backwards out of the trick.
Oh.
Good. Because the aim of this trick is to sit on the neck like this and show your big muscles off. Now come back out of the trick. So you're gonna throw your leg over. Good. Nice. How about we do it with a bit of movement?
Okay.
You ready? Leg over the neck. Swivel. Yeah, make sure you get that nice foot hooked. Good. And then smile and wave. Yes. Amazing. Well done. Look at that. And then come back.
Good
Good.
boy. I've never actually done that trick.
I would hope not if you've never been in a trick saddle before. It's good to do tricks, but also it's good to do them in trick saddles, eh?
Yeah. So
Right.
it's easier.
Yeah, exactly. So, how do you feel about trying the same trick now
And trot.
in a bit of a trot?
Okay.
Now for this one, it's going to be exactly the same, all right? You do exactly the same as what you've already done. The hard part is, it's just going to be a little bit of the
Bouncy.
bouncy movement, yeah.
Okay.
So, are you ready? We're going to ask Freddie to trot on. Good. Now, whenever you're ready then,
Okay.
off you go. So leg up, swivel. Yeah, make sure you get that nice and foot hooked underneath.
Ah!
Oh, you lost your stirrup. Careful. So I'll let you catch it again and walk. So come back to the saddle. Nice. Let's go then.
Okay. Oh.
So off you go.
Okay.
Really anchor that foot. Yeah, good. Get that leg up, over, and swivel. Yes, really good. And then hook that foot. There we go. And now you can let go. Yeah, well done.
Good
And then
boy,
come back.
Freddie.
Ah, really well done. Yeah, look at that.
Good boy. I think it would be easier without the stirrups.
So it would be easier without the stirrup, but the only problem is, if you were to lean back now, what's going to hold your feet from flying up? You see how just having the stirrup there, it's just a good safety. Yeah, it's a good safety thing. So if you do lose your balance and fall back, your stirrup is going to catch you. Yeah. So if you come back to the saddle, I'm going to change the stirrup length on this side. And we're going to make it shorter for you.
Okay. It feels a little weird that riding in trainers are not riding boots.
It feels not natural now.
It feels different.
Yeah.
At least it's not as bad as like the thing because like they're like ballet shoes when I watched Esme.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said it felt like they were
Yeah. So
wearing ballet shoes.
my favourite boots to wear while I'm doing trick riding is actually a boxing shoe. You know, like for boxing, because it's
I've
like.
actually never worn one of them, so I actually don't know what they're like.
So it's just like wearing a pair of trainers like these, like what you've got on, apart from they come a little bit higher up onto your leg. And what it just means is you have the feeling that you have a trainer on, but you also have a little bit of support in your ankle. So if you start like jumping around, there's not much chance that you might...
Your shoe might come off.
Yeah, exactly. So, shall we try that trick on the other side? Good. Yeah, good. And now go into the trick. Shove up on there. And make sure now that you really hook that foot. Good, really good. Because on this side, good. Ready to do some movement?
Okay.
Right, so we're going to go back to middle.
Are we going to walk first?
We're going to walk first, yes.
This is actually really thin.
It is. Trick riding is a fun activity because it's not normal.
No.
Normally when you're riding a horse,
You would have reins.
you
and
have your
stirrups,
reins. Yes, exactly. So whenever you're ready
and
then.
not 3
let's-
gaps.
Exactly, yeah, 3 girths. Let's go onto the outside. So leg up and swivel. Yeah, good. Now we're going to smile and wave. Good, there we go.
Running!
So this is a really good trick to do in shows because when you see shows, the public always sit on the outside of the arena, don't they?
Yeah.
And when you're sitting in that trick like that, who are
You
you
can
looking
wave.
at? Exactly, so it's about sitting in the trick, pointing and waving at the public and smiling and getting them to clap and cheer. Because then it gives them a better experience. So remember your hand on the back of the saddle?
Oh yeah.
Here we go, to lean on it. And then in. And then let go with both hands. Yeah. And now come back to the saddle. Hold on the back, super. Are you ready to do that in trot?
I'll try.
Good, I like that. So you ready? We're going to pop him into trot. Whenever you're ready, hand on the back first. And then up and over you go. Good, make sure you get that foot nice and hooked in.
My stirrup came out again, but I've got it.
You got it, good, that's what it's like. Once you get it, over you go. Good. Stirrup over the top. And once your stirrup's over the top, then you can let go.
My stirrup keeps coming in.
Oh no.
I think this stirrup might be too long.
Let's try a little bit of a cheat then.
I think this stirrup might be longer.
Let's try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stirrup longer. And then you're going to put your foot now
Ah, okay.
in there.
I used to do that with my mum's stirrups once.
Because then it just means that you've got something to put your foot in. If the stirrup's too long. Right, try it and stand still. Remember the other way with your feet. This one.
Quite
under-
hard to anchor that now.
Yeah, so now if you...
I think it might be easier.
Yeah, but now it's not that's not the safe way to do it. So you
Why?
have to take your foot out here and you want to put your foot in there. There you go.
Oh,
Because now you're safe.
how do you get it in there?
So you just got to poke your foot underneath.
Okay.
Because then from there, this stirrup with this strap is going to stop you from being able to fall. Good. And now come back. Yeah. And now hold on to the back and then out.
Oh, it's really sandy now.
Yeah.
My feet are really sandy.
So, should we try that and walk?
Okay.
Yeah. So you go and walk. Off you go. Good. Make sure you poke that foot underneath.
I can't get my foot under.
You got to poke it in.
I did it.
You got it? Good. And now come out. Super. So now we're going to go for a little bit of a trot, huh?
Okay. So
Do-
are we doing the same but on the other end?
The same now, yeah?
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay.
Trot on. Fred. So, whenever you're ready.
It's got quite really bouncy trot.
It is. So leg up and over his neck. Good. Swivel yourself around. Really poke that foot underneath there. And then once you've got that, you can let go.
My stirrup came through.
Him on the barrel that hoys, you've done the plank before. You did it a second ago, so bring this leg over to the sitting sideways. Good. And now you're going to lie back, but when you lie back, I want you to keep your eyes on your feet. Try that.
Like that.
So good, let your feet come up. Can you see your feet? Stay lie back. Good. Can you see your feet? Yes. There we go. And you got to hold that.
Yeah.
So that's the trick, the plank. Now it's a bit more difficult this time because you have you don't have the stirrup anymore to balance. You know how you were balancing in the stirrup before?
Yeah.
You don't have that anymore. Now all you have is your hands on the pommels. Go back into it. Good. Now you can let go with this hand and wave. Yes. Super. And now you can sit back up and then pass your leg over. Good. So this is what we will call a standing strap. So do you remember when you stood up on the horse before?
We held it.
You held it.
I didn't hold it on top because obviously we didn't have it.
Yeah, so this is what we would use. It's like for you to hold on and balance with when you're stood up and the horse is moving.
Do you always, when you're stood up, have your shoes on? Or do you ever take it off so the saddle doesn't get ruined?
No, so, I mean, these saddles are built very strong.
Yeah.
So even when you stand on them with your sandy feet, it doesn't really, and you know, you just got to accept that your saddle is going to get slightly scratched and rubbed because, you know, that's part of the job. Right, so let's think plank.
Okay.
Hand on the front, hand on the back. Both feet outside the stirrups, leg over, and then lie back flat, keeping your eyes on your feet. Good. So I want you to always be able to see those feet and keep your legs together. There we go, now sit back up and pass it over. Good. Does this one feel a little bit harder than the one before?
Not to get out.
Not to get out of, but when you're inside the trick, does it feel harder to balance?
Not in walk.
Not in walk. But we're going to try it in trot in a second and then you might see. So one more time in walk. Leg over. Good, lie back. Hold it, here we go, hold it. Nice, and now you can sit back up. Good, and then come out.
You know, for when you do your side saddle, do you have the special saddles?
Absolutely, yes, of course. Okay. To do side saddle, you need a side saddle.
I didn't do it when I jumped side saddle.
You didn't have a side saddle when you... How did you do side saddle then? On this saddle actually, you can do a little bit of side saddle because you can put your leg on the other side of the pommel.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, so that's the position. Now bring your leg back over. Good. Right, so you want to try the planking trot then?
Okay.
So if we get this one done, it's almost the end of the lesson then.
Oh,
I know. I know. We have so much fun, it never wants to stop. Right, you ready?
Okay.
So I think exactly the same like the lay across saddle. Nice and fast to get into the trick. Leg up, good. Sit sideways and now lie back, but keep your eyes on your feet. Yes, hold it. Yeah, good girl. Nice. Well done, give him a big pat.
Good boy.
Look at that smile. Well done. Ah, well done. We're going to try a canter, but what we're going to do is we're going to pop him in canter. You're going to sit there for 2 seconds and then you're going to try the trick. Now, like what you said before, the rhythm in canter is much nicer.
Okay.
So it's going to be less hard for you.
Okay. Let me see.
Good. So, whenever you're ready then, let's make a plank.
Okay.
Good. Nice and fast with that leg over. Good. Good girl. Hala. Bien. I bet that felt easier now, inside the trick. Like you said, because the rhythm is much more flowing.
Yeah.
Good girl. Give Freddie a big pat.
Good boy, Freddie. This
High
is a
five.
lot different to the English saddle.
It is.
Is it the end of the lesson?
Unfortunately so, yeah.
Aww, that was
But
fun.
you're going to come back and do it again.
Yeah.
See, now you've done it for the first time. Now when you come back and try it again, we can, yeah, it'll be much easier and we can build and you can learn much harder tricks. That's why trick riding is fun, because there's always lots of different tricks that you can learn. You want to try to vault off?
Okay.
So do you remember the first exercise that we did at the beginning? Yeah. I want you to pass me your leg to this side, both hands on the front. and now you're going to slide off and land on the ground. And you can do that.
He's quite tall.
Big slide. Bend those knees when you land. Yes!
Good boy. Good boy.
Good. Yeah, welcome to trick riding. You're a trick rider now.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the lesson.
No, it's my pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it.
Good boy, Freddie. Good boy.
Good girl. How do we do jousting? So it's just about practicing, like learning, because obviously you have to think.
Do you have to put anything for a hoop or anything?
Yes, you on the. We have what's called the tilt. So you know, it's like this, like a wooden fence in the middle, and we would clip on top like a ring, and then you have to come down with your lance. It's like a big stick, like this. Imagine this is my lance, and you come down and you try to pick up the rings from the holder.
So you don't have to like put it through and grab it again.
No, so you take the ring off, and then the aim is to catch it and go, yeah, look, I caught all the rings. And then you also have exercise.
How many rings would there be on the line?
So in one line, I mean, you could technically have as many as you like, but when we're doing the shows, we have 2 rings. So we go down, you try to catch 2 rings, and then your opponent will go down and see if they can catch 2 rings. So it's a competition, who can catch the most.
What if they all get the same?
Then we can move on and maybe
3.
do like a joust, you know, where you joust against 2 people, and you have your lance, and you have to, the aim is to hit the shield. So you have to hold your lance, have a shield, and then you have to aim to hit each other.
Okay.
Now jousting is fun, it's really good fun,
Yeah.
but it's hard because all the equipment is really, you know, heavy, and because it has to be really safe. You know,
How can you size it so it fits something?
like to fit you, for example. I mean, we could always get you dressed up like a knight, and we could create you like a mini little shield with a mini little lance. So of course you could do that. But when you want to use the big equipment like what we need to use in the shows, you just have to be a little bit taller and a little bit older.
How many ponies do jousting have?
Ooh. I actually think quite a lot, because of all the polo ponies, these guys, you've got to have at least, again, like trick riding, like at least 10 horses that do jousting.
Okay. So he does jousting?
Yep, he does jousting. He was part of the shows at Warwick Castle this year.
Okay.
He was Margaret Anjou's horse, so a lady rode him in the show. Maybe that could be you one day. You think you could be a good Margaret of Anjou? Speak with a little French accent.
How many tricks can you do in one line?
Oh, in one line it's quite difficult because it depends. Some arenas are really big, and so you have a really long line, but some arenas are really small. Normally you only do 1 trick in one line.
But you do it more than one time?
Yeah, exactly. Me, I prefer to actually trick ride like what you did today, you know, on the lunge in a circle.
Yeah.
So you make a big circle.
It's like vaulting. Where
Yeah,
you go
exactly.
round and round.
And because the horse is going round and round and round and round, you can do as many tricks as you can do.
Yeah.
That's what I like the most.
Do you jump any of the
So
And what
I think quite a lot of in trick riding.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've done a little bit of jumping with trick riding in the past, but
Yeah.
it's not actually something that we would do all that often, really, because it's 2 very different sports.
What's the hardest trick you can do?
So the hardest trick I think that anybody can do is what we call under the belly. So it's where you would start on top of the horse
And go around.
and you go all the way around and back up again.
Can you go around their neck?
So there is one trick that's called under the neck as well. But for these tricks you need more special straps.
Thank you for my lesson, James, and thank you, Freddie, for letting me ride too. And I really enjoyed it. It was really exciting.
Which was your favourite trick?
It was the plank.
The plank?
The one where I did it in the canter.
Yeah, absolutely. And well done, though, because
Thank you.
it's not, you know, when you come to your first lesson, you don't normally canter, you know. I don't normally ask people to canter on their first lesson, so you're really brave and you did a really good job, eh? But really well done, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Me too, thank you.
Thank you so much. Boom.
I've had a great day at the Knights of the Middle England and I can't wait to come back and I'm really excited. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe one day you'll come. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more pony adventures.